Chapter 3, 1893. Counsel and Caution to Those Who Anticipate Leaving the Cities. A communication written December 22nd, 1893, in response to a letter from a leading worker in Battle Creek, informing Mrs. White that in response to the admonition that our people should move out of Battle Creek, open quote, between 1 and 200, close quote, were preparing to leave, open quote, as soon as possible, closed quote. Compilers, Country Living, page 25, paragraph 1. Your letter tells me, my brother, that there are many who are stirred deeply to move out of Battle Creek. There is need, great need, of this work being done, and now. Those who have felt at last to make a move, let it not be in a rush, in an excitement, or in a rash manner, or in a way that hereafter they will deeply regret that they did move out. Country Living, page 25, paragraph 2. Take heed that there shall be no rash movements made in heeding the counsel in moving from Battle Creek. Do nothing without seeking wisdom of God, who hath promised to give liberally to all who ask and who upbraid it not. All that anyone can do is to advise and counsel, and then leave those who are convicted in regard to duty to move under divine guidance, and with their whole hearts open to learn and obey God. Country Living, page 25, paragraph 3. I am troubled when I consider that there may be even some of our teachers who need to be more evenly balanced with sound judgment. The messengers who bear the message of mercy to our world, who have the confidence of the people, will be appealed to for advice. Great caution must be exercised by these men who have not genuine experience in practical life, and who will be in danger of giving advice, ignorant of what that advice may lead others to do. Country Living, page 25, paragraph 4. The gift to counsel. Some men have insight into matters, having ability to counsel. It is a gift of God. In moments when the cause of God is in need of words, sound and solemn and solid, they can speak words which will lead minds perplexed and in darkness to see as a quick flash of sunlight the course for them to pursue, which question has filled them with perplexity and baffled their minds in study for weeks and months. There is an unraveling, a clearing up of the path before them, and the Lord has set his sunlight in, and they see their prayers are answered, their way is made clear. But some rash advice may be given, only get out of Battle Creek, notwithstanding there is nothing clearly defined as to what improvement they will make in spiritual advancement for themselves or others in doing this. Country Living, page 25, paragraph 5. Carefully consider every move. Let everyone take time to consider carefully, and not be like the man in the parable who began to build and was not able to finish. Not a move should be made, but that movement and all that it portends are carefully considered, everything weighed. To every man was given his work according to his several ability. Then let him not move hesitatingly, but firmly, and yet humbly, trusting in God. Country Living, page 26, paragraph 1. There may be individuals who will make a rush to do something and enter into some business they know nothing about. This God does not require. Think candidly, prayerfully, studying the word with all carefulness and prayerfulness, with mind and heart awake to hear the voice of God. To understand the will of God is a great thing. Country Living, page 26, paragraph 2. Well-defined plans needed. I address words to the church at Battle Creek to move in the counsels of God. There is need of your moving many from Battle Creek, and there is also need of your having well-defined plans as to what you will do when you go out from Battle Creek. Do not go in a rush without knowing what you are about. Oh, for generals, wise and considerate, well-balanced men, who will be safe advisors, who have some insight into human nature, who know how to direct and counsel in the fear of God. Country Living, page 26, paragraph 3. Danger attends new experience. I have seen that danger attends every new phase of experience in the church, because some hear things with such a strong spirit. While some teachers may be strong and efficient in teaching in the lines of Bible doctrines, they will not all be men who have a knowledge of practical life and can advise perplexed minds with safety and surety. They do not discern the perplexing situation that must necessarily come to every family who shall make a change. Therefore, let all be careful what they say. If they know not the mind of God in some matters, let them never speak from a guess or suppose so. If they have nothing definite, let them say so, and let the individual rely wholly upon God. Let there be much praying done, and even with fasting, that not one shall move in darkness, but move in the light as God is in the light. Country Living, page 26, paragraph 4. Move guardedly. Let there be nothing done in a disorderly manner, that there shall be a great loss or sacrifice made upon property because of ardent, impulsive speeches which stir up an enthusiasm which is not after the order of God, that a victory that was essential to be gained shall, for lack of level-headed moderation and proper contemplation and sound principles and purposes, be turned into a defeat. Let there be wise generalship in this matter, and all move under the guidance of a wise unseen counselor, which is God. Elements that are human will struggle for the mastery, and there may be a work done that does not bear the signature of God. Now I plead with every soul to look not too strongly and confidently to human counselors, but look most earnestly to God, the one wise in counsel. Submit all your ways and your will to God's ways and to God's will. Country Living, page 27, paragraph 1. The aftermath of rash moves. Should some move hastily and fly out of Battle Creek and be brought into discouragement, they will reflect not upon themselves for moving unadvisedly, but upon others who, they will charge, brought a pressure to bear upon them. All their discomfiture and defeat are charged back upon those who should not be reflected upon. Country Living, page 27, paragraph 2. Now, just now, is the time when the perils of the last days are thickening around us, and we need wise men for counselors, not men who will feel it duty to stir up and create disorder, but who cannot possibly give wise counsel and organize and arrange that every stirring up shall bring order out of confusion, and rest and peace in obeying the word of the Lord. Let every man be found in his true place to do some work for the Master, according to his several ability. Country Living, page 27, paragraph 3. How shall this be done? Quote, "Take my yoke upon you," end quote, saith Jesus Christ, who hath bought you with his own precious blood, whose servants and property you are, open quote, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light, end quote. If everyone will come to Jesus in a teachable spirit with contrition of heart, then he is in a condition of mind to be instructed and to learn of Jesus and obey his orders. Country Living, page 27, paragraph 4. Spread every plan before God. We cannot have a weak faith now. We cannot be safe in a listless, indolent, slothful attitude. Every jot of ability is to be used, and sharp, calm, deep thinking is to be done. The wisdom of any human agent is not sufficient for the planning and devising in this time. Spread every plan before God with fasting and with the humbling of the soul before the Lord Jesus, and submit thy ways unto the Lord. The sure promise is, he will direct the paths. He is infinite in resources, the Holy One of Israel, who calls the host of heaven by name and holds the stars of heaven in position, has you individually in his keeping. Country Living, page 28, paragraph 1. I would that all could realize what possibilities and probabilities there are for all who make Christ their sufficiency and their trust. The life hid with Christ in God ever has a refuge. He can say, quote, I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me, end quote. Country Living, page 28, paragraph 2. I leave this matter with you, for I have been worried and troubled in regard to the dangers that assail all in Battle Creek, lest they shall move indiscreetly and give the enemy advantage. This need not be, for if we walk humbly with God, we shall walk safely. Letter 45, 1893. Country Living, page 28, paragraph 3. And this ends chapter 3.